My name is Rocco Magone, and I play the role of Dee Dee in Calling It a Night. I mainly talked with Hannah, the director, Hannah Burnsworth, and everybody else on set, just to make sure everybody was comfortable, everybody knew creatively what we were doing, just to make sure we were all on the same page. If anybody had any sort of questions or anything, to make sure those were all sorted from the beginning. And to just make sure that there was, a very good mood and vibe around the set, and which was my buddy's house, and just to make sure that we all had a good time. I wanted to do something very funny in the beginning, or at least that tonality, because the rest of the short is suspenseful. So me and my buddy Logan, who I grew up writing with, I came up with some sort of funny gags in the beginning to make sure that it was a warm opening. To make sure everybody was on the same page creatively, to try to find angles that would be cool. A lot of this was handheld on a shoulder mount, so just to make sure that we were all agreed on angles for specific shots, and storyline wise, there wasn't really too much to change when we started the film, but not too many, other than, like I said, camera angles and making sure everybody was cool creatively with what we were doing. There weren't really any creative differences at all. Hannah, the director, gave me the freedom to, in her own words, she basically said, go out and just film it the way you want. She just was very meticulous about the story, so which is a good thing. So there weren't really any creative differences at all. It was just to make sure, like I said, everyone was on the same page, and getting certain angles, especially in a really big house like that, definitely was an in the moment thing to figure out. It started off with me and my buddy Logan, who's in the scene with me in Calling It a Night. He's in the back seat. Basically, it started us with, like in movies we watched, in series as well, such as Robot Chicken, different horror films, things like that. And I just said to him, I think while I was playing with my action figures, like, hey, why don't we just make our own movies? And acting just came with it. So it's fun, man, it really is, and definitely challenging at some points, but it's well worth it. Calling It a Night is now out on GreatnessPicturesPlus.com and Greatness Pictures YouTube. Hope you really dig it.